大家下午好，我是杜伟阳，来自 Intel，那我负责全球的 Edge Ecosystem Development，我长期在美国加州，那今天首先先感谢 Innodisk 邀请 Intel 来参加这个峰会好，然后也感谢大家坚持到现在在会场里头，不管是线下线上的，那肯定今天这个是干货满满的哈，那个虽然台北市政府没有宣布这个暴雨休假，那大家今天留下来坚持下来是肯定有收获的哈。那今天大家有没有留意说这个芯片厂家 Silicon Vendor 呢，都是以英文 present 的哈？那我这边接下来都会以英文来 present 这个，保持一下这个水准哈啊。Okay, let's jump straight into it. Hey, so let's talk about Intel, right? Intel been in edge computing world for about 45 years, more than 45 years. We've been with our ecosystem partners since the day one. Just like what Randy mentioned right at the beginnings, the whole edge computing IoT world, we've been through a lot of transformations, right? We used to be like embedded, and then we'd be like IoT, and then things become edge. Recently, we are edge AI. So we've been through a lot, right? Regardless what Intel been there with, we are our partners more than 45 years, and we're glad that our partner trusts us, and we do have about 4,000, more than 4,000 each of the ecosystem partners working with us continuously, and we have about more than 100,000 edge deployments over the world, and we continue to evolve, right? And thanks to all the partner trust. If you think about Intel edge computing business, it's really about leveraging the investment of Intel in x86 as the foundation infrastructures and working on the client side, the Xeon side of the architectures and bring both sides of the breadth of the portfolio to help our ecosystem partner to design the best product to fit their market segments. So if you think about the segments that how we operationalize today, we do cover more than 10 plus of the vertical market that most likely hit any vertical market that our ecosystem partner intend to serve. It ranges from transportation, industrial, healthcare, energy, you name the list go on. It go more than 10 plus each. And each of the vertical market itself, the devices, the category required are pretty different. You cannot take one side device category and try to fit into the other market. The kiosk, the post looks different as the education market. The OPS that supporting the education market is different when you bring to healthcare. You try to go into industrial market is HMI, human-machine interfaces. The point here is every single device category in the edge computing market do have their own differentiation. And this is where Intel being here with our partners since the day one until today, our commitment remains the same. 10 years supply support, reliability, extended temperatures, all the ruggedized design, we are here with you all those years. And we are supporting more than 100 plus of the device category up to now, right? So we are here, right? If you think about the growth across the world for edge computing, you kind of summarize that into twofold, right? Let's make things simple. Twofold. One, with all the number of years of the edge computing deployed out there, there's still a continuously a need to continuously modernize the infrastructures. And when you modernize the infrastructures, you need something more future-proof. And when you need something more future-proof, you need higher compute. And this is why gen by gen, with all the processing technology and all the latest innovation, we've been here with you to provide the future-proven compute technology to support things like workload consolidation, software-defined, virtualization, containerizations, and able to bring the AI and low latency as part of the base platform. Edge compute itself, the base is a compute. Let's don't forget about that. Edge compute, the base is the compute. Now, next thing, once we have a good base, what do we do? The good base will need to infuse the edge AI into the compute itself to help to deliver certain ROI for a business needs. So if you think about the edge AI itself is an infusion into the foundation of edge compute platform. And today, the computer vision is pretty widely adopted across the world, right? It goes by X amount of cameras that are able to support all the video stream that are coming in. It's super mature industry today. If you look at the computer vision, now we're getting the world of the Gen AI, and this is where, thanks to all the hyperscaler investment in training and creating the new frontier models, and over this past 2 years, we see such a matured industry, such a matured AI models right now in the marketplace that every one of us here, we all all benefit out from the maturity of the AI models, right? The model size getting smaller, as the rest of speakers here today say, point out. It's getting matured, and we all get benefit out from it. And this is all the investment that coming from the ecosystem, bringing the models become more matured, all the tools available, and now it's up to us to go and utilize and consume those models in a way that it fit our business. And then, of course, right, we continue to see the Edge AI is advancing right now, and this is where all the multi-models, VLA, VLM, coming in to provide the context of the video stream coming in, translate the context into action, and furthermore, the agentic AI will help to automate the entire flow, right? This is the future, right? So it's about the same, right? Along the same line as how the other presenter talk about, right? But then don't forget, right? The base itself is the compute, and Edge AI is the infusion into the platform. And don't over-invest into the futures, right? When we have a near-term challenge to go address. So now, when we bring the edge compute to the market, there are three top things that are always in mind. What are we facing, right? Number one, we are serving, we are over here as an ecosystem partner, we are serving a pretty wide range of fragmented use cases. It's so fragmented, right? It's almost a use cases fatigue that you have to face number of use cases every single week when you support the customer. And every use cases have a different needs. And always there's a form of legacy infrastructure somewhere out there that we need to go and support. Within the same footprint, same power, with higher compute, more capability, there's always a legacy infra to go and support. And further along, the workload console integration along with the whole pipeline itself, insert the workload, insert the Edge AI into the whole pipeline to complete the whole solution. And because of that, TOPS is not the only answer. Just like the other presenter early on pointed out, TOPS is very theoretical, right? We all talk to customers, right, all days long. When we present from 500 TOPS to 1,000 TOPS to 2,000 TOPS, how do we help our customer to pick the right solution? Because TOPS is a very theoretical performance, right? If we look at edge computing world, it's really about few-fold, right? We have to think about the whole system performance. The whole system performance consists of compute performance, inferencing performance, the whole media pipeline performance. If you add all those performance together, it's a system-level performance. And we shouldn't stop there, right? That's the system-level performance. Now, we divided the cost of the system, the power that consumed by the system, and now we start to calculate the performance per cost per watt, and then now we have to compare back to the versus the ROI that we're getting. Then now we can help our customer to pick the right system and help our customer to justify their investment as well, right? So we like everyone to think about the system helping our customer when they select a system. It have to go beyond just a theoretical TOPS that today's where most of the vendors is heading towards theoretical TOPS. So for Intel's, we continue to stay committed. They are supporting and committed in the open ecosystem effort. And to do so, we announced Intel Open Edge back in March 2025 this year. The whole idea is we would like to help our ecosystem partner. We want to be there. We're committed to support our ecosystem partner in the broad ecosystems, collaboration way. And we organize our Open Edge effort into threefold. Number one, we're helping our OEM and ODM to fast track their design to deliver a different form of the Edge AI system, which is sizable. Just think about layman terms, small, medium, large. It's verified. It's backed by performance data. And it's scalable, right, from top to bottom. That's number one, right? So we do support our OEM, ODM to deliver different type of the Edge AI system. Second, we work with our software vendors, our OSV, our SI, our solution builders to help our partners to build their software with more reference. And this is where we release Edge AI Suite. Edge AI Suite is a whole software suite that comes with different sample application. The sample application organized by vertical market. It helps our partners to have a sample code in their hand, look at the use cases, and help them to fast-track their whole application developments with our sample code that we tested and benchmarked it with the partner system. Now, the last piece of it, we're not forgetting about the broad ecosystem out there, right? No one left behind. The broad ecosystem partner out there, we do have something for everyone, which is Open Edge platform. Today, if you go to GitHub, just do a quick Google search, GitHub Open Edge platform. This is where all the software library that we publish there, and organized by different layers, right, from the AI suite to applications to libraries and so on to help our partners to deliver, say, their system or their application in a faster way. So now think about Intel roadmaps, we scale top to bottoms, right? And Intel AI represent the AI infused into the silicon in a different way. It could be the CPU built-in AI accelerator in terms of the instruction set. It could be the NPU, GPU, and CPU AI that built into a CPU itself. It could be a separate GPU AI, and it's scaled top to bottom. So that's our promise, right? Every single silicon swim lane from Intel, you're able to find Intel AIs in a different form. And we're helping our partner to right-size their system. And one of the, a classic example that we invest a lot and leading, in fact, in the industry for Edge AI efficiency, right? The word that we use is efficiency, right? It's the most effective single integrated SoC that can deliver the tops that you want, right? Again, we don't need to over-tops it, right? We just tops it at the right level, right? So if you think about the Core Ultra series, right? It's a CPU that comes with the CPU, GPU, NPU, all integrated. When you pull it out of the box, right, it supports wide range of the AI models. It supports wide range of AI model size. It supports the models right than day zeros, especially the new models that are coming up pretty fast. And then better still, it supports an easier way to program the CPU, GPU, NPU all come together under a single architectures, right? The shared memory, all those things will reduce the latency, right? Improve the bandwidth and so on. And we already see beyond AI PC taking the same silicon into different use cases, like vertical usage of the mini AI box, the AI-driven Nest, the Vision Edge AI box, industrial AI box, healthcare, robotics, AI whiteboard, and many, many more to unlock the business value. So with the system itself, it's not sufficient. That's what I mentioned early on with the suite and sample application. This one pages, they showcase the more than 20 plus of the sample application that today available free for our partner to go and consume. And we'll help our partners to consume the sample application. They're able to demonstrate what is a system capable of. Sometimes we have to tell the story, what is the system capable of to our customers so that they see it, they believe it, and not necessarily every single time we have to go and trouble our partner software vendor to help us, right? We do able to work with you, equip your guys with a sample application with the use cases to demonstrate what is the system capable about, right? So we have 4 AI suite today ready, right? We organize by verticals, right? Metro stand for city safety, manufacturing, retail, and we just announced robotics suite 2 weeks ago in the US. So now, sample application is not enough, right? We didn't stop there. What we do is we put together a whole reference blueprint that consists of our commercial partner commercial system, commercial grade OS, our open edge platforms, software frameworks, the Gen AI and Vision AI models, and we have sample application running on top of it. Now we harden it and test it, and able to provide a list of the KPI reference for our customer to go and refer to, right? And we always go by 2 main KPI. Video stream, measured by frame per second. The Gen AI throughput latency, measured by token per second, right? So it gives customer a very clear KPI that, hey, if I pick this system, this is the range, right, of 2 main KPI that I care the most, which is, again, the video stream and the Gen AI, right? So that's how the system get benchmarked to back behind the silicon capability. Now, all those things is good, and the secret engine behind the scenes is OpenVINO. We cannot stop not talking about OpenVINO. OpenVINO is the open source software that's been out there for a decade and is pretty mature today. It's broadly used, adopted by our ecosystem partners across the AI PC and the edge computing world. So think about OpenVINO is the common software layer to help our customer to program the applications for inferencing, for Gen AI, and so on. And today it's pretty mature out there in the marketplace, number one. Second, a lot of customers today, in fact, they get confused, right? Our partners no longer program a CUDA layer, right? CUDA is old, right? People program above right now, right? Everything is above, right? It's prompt, right? So partners program at the upper layer of the software layer. Now they can use OpenVINO to tweak their software a couple of lines to move it over, right? And it's coexist, right? Depending the size of system required. Now the software supposed right, required to go and move from this system to the other system. And OpenVINO is the oil, the engine behind the scenes to help the partners to do the different type of the software migrations. And it's widely supported by ecosystem, right? You can use it different way as a native API, or it support the open source tools as a backend as well. It's pretty flexible, right? And better still, we back it up whenever we have a new silicon, we have a new OpenVINO release supporting a silicon so that our partner can get it natively to support our CPU, GPU, NPU programming through the OpenVINO. So now, we would like to help our partner to move faster. And recently, 2 months ago, we released and we launched, in fact, the Industrial Solution Builder Challenge, ISBC. This is a challenge campaign that we provide the support services, right? And we would like to recruit a lot more software vendors out there working with Intel, with our support, right, to enable you to go faster to deliver your edge AI application, right? So there's a QR code there, there's a link there. This is mainly targeted the audience of the software vendors, right? And the campaign will run throughout the end of the year. We'll decide whether we're going to extend it. And on the other hand, we do provide our test bed with our partner system, commercial system sitting in our test bed, allow our partners to come in remotely to go and try out the different type of system, the different type of the software tools, sample applications, so they help our partners to realize what's possible, right, with the different type of the system. And we don't stop there. I talk about the system readiness, I talk about the sample application, I talk about how we support our software vendors. We just don't stop there, right? With 40+ years with the industry itself, we know how to support our customer. And under the Intel Partner Alliances, we do deliver partner benefit to our partners to work with us, not only to get the solution readiness in the form of market readiness, we also provide the different type of the incentive to help our partner to accelerate the market activation side, which is go-to-market. So that's the beauty about working with Intel. We meet you anywhere, right, within your journey, right? Not only about system readiness, not about application readiness. We also care about you grow your business, because when you grow, we grow together. So now, I will end my presentation with the partnership that we've been embarking with Innodisk for a number of years by now. And think about our partnership, we go by threefold. Number one, we work together, supporting the multiple verticals like smart cities, industrial automations, transportation, retail, and all those segments do have a foundational system, right, as a bread and butter, right? That's given, right? So we're working together, right? Innodisk consume Intel silicon, no secret, right? Designing a system. We're proud to be partners. We go after the different vertical markets. Now, we go more than that. We are pretty strategic partners. Innodisk is one of our reference design partners that helping us to design our reference design board, which is Arrow Island, that we distribute the reference design, right? So this demonstrates how we collaborate as a co-engineering right at the beginning before the silicon launch. And a platform like Arrow Island help us to support our broader ecosystem partners to get the system early on in order to develop the application, right? So it's very good partnership there. And then now further along, Innodisk do have a pretty broad set of peripherals, product portfolio, and often it might underseen by the rest of ecosystem partner. It's such an important foundational peripherals when we need to build robots, when we need to build a smart city and so on. We cannot go without those peripherals. So we do appreciate values, those peripherals that come together to build the entire solution, right? So thank you again for this partnership. And again, if I close my presentation, right, just one thing that I want to remind everyone, wherever you are in your ecosystem value chain, we will meet you there. We'll connect with you, regardless your OEM, ODM, your ISV, vertical OEM, GSI, end user. We have a program, we have a support, right, to meet you there, and let's partner together, win. Thank you.
Thank you， 谢谢杜总经理精彩的分享，谢谢。